Hey guys, Marcus Catkin from Blindside Football here for another daily fantasy update. First, I want to quickly preview tomorrow night's Cardinals at Rams game. I say quickly because I think this is an easy one for you guys. If you're in your fantasy playoffs still, I can't see how you're really starting anybody in this game. Real quick, Trey Mason, probably a lot of you have been starting him, but going up against that Arizona Cardinals run defense, which is one of the best in the league, I just don't see him performing very well in that situation. Jared Cook is a maybe if you're really struggling at tight end. If you've somehow made it through this far with subpar tight ends, I could maybe see starting Jared Cook. He's coming off a 2-touchdown game. He's going up against Arizona, who's typically been bad against the tight end. And previously this season, when Jared Cook played them, had 2 receptions for 84 yards and a touchdown. So he's proven he can get it done this year against the Cardinals. Cardinals bad against the tight end. Maybe I can see you starting him. But other than those two, there's absolutely nobody that you're touching here. Going back to St. Louis side of the ball, Sean Hill, you're not touching him. You're not touching any of the Rams receivers, especially after Stedman Bailey having the game that he had last week. Cardinals side, you're not trusting Kerwin Williams yet. This is his first game basically in the NFL, so you really don't know what to expect there. We all thought it would be Marion Grice and Stephon Taylor at this time last week, so hard to really tell what's going on there. Larry Fitzgerald, Michael Floyd, probably if you owned them, you're not in your fantasy playoffs, so you're probably not a Fitz or Floyd owner. Those I think would be more desperation plays if you did have them. I don't see either one having a particularly great game with Drew Stanton. So really the only possible fantasy options, maybe Jared Cook, maybe Trey Mason if you don't have anybody better really lying around. But I'm really not excited about either one of them. So let's talk a little bit of news and notes around the NFL. 2 really big news that I wanted to go over. First, Denard Robinson is out for the season. That means they're obviously going to turn the ball back over to Toby Gerhart. Toby Gerhart has been nothing this season, and Denard Robinson, as of late, really couldn't get it done in their running game either. So can't get really too excited about Toby Gerhart, but you may want to add him for some bench depth. You never know what's going to happen this weekend. You could lose both of your starting running backs due to injury and still somehow make it through your fantasy playoffs and into the championship. So maybe add Gerhart as some bench depth, but he should not see your starting lineup, hopefully, anytime soon. And then Cam Newton, after that accident yesterday, 2 fractured vertebrae in his lower back. I would expect him to definitely be out this weekend, which he is, and possibly the following weekend as well. Derek Anderson will start in his place, and that doesn't scare me at all about Kelvin Benjamin. I still like Kelvin Benjamin this weekend. He's actually caught 2 touchdowns this season already from Derek Anderson, so I think Kelvin Benjamin will be fine. I do think this will hurt a little bit Jonathan Stewart, though, because typically with a mobile quarterback, it's going to spread out that defense a little bit more and give a few more open lanes for the running back. So I am kind of down on Jonathan Stewart this week, especially with D'Angelo Williams coming back as well. Don't forget to subscribe below for my daily fantasy updates, and follow me on Twitter @MarcusCatkin.